Shalom, it's Brother Kashkwala coming back at you with another lesson, giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rachakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who gave millstone to rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Now, with this lesson, as you can see, I have this article right here, and it's 6 signs of real maturity. All right, 6 signs of real maturity. So pretty much there's going to be six different attributes, or you could say characteristics of what you should be conducting yourself um, in these times that we are, or just simply just to become a better man, a better individual. Every day we're shaking off the old man. So with each 60 points, I'm gonna get some quick precepts and then wrap it up. All right. So the first bullet point of maturity is the ability to communicate. All right. So Lord willing, I remember to put this article in the description box. If not, hopefully you can pause it and read the paragraph yourself. But I'm not about to read all the paragraphs. You do that on your free time. But the ability to communicate, let's just go off of that initial title right there first. All right. So what do the scriptures say about communication? Well, here's a classic one in Hebrews, the 13th chapter. All right. In the 16th verse, it says, but to do good and to communicate, forget not. Now, when you go into that word communicate, it means that pretty much the act of sharing anything with someone. But just for edification, I was going to get it. The Greek word there is koinonia. And it says a fellowship, association with, community, communion, joint participation. And the point that I was trying to say, the share which one has in anything, right? So you're supposed to communicate your ups, your downs, your pitfalls, your, the things that you need help with. It's called swallowing pride, using humility and not being over bashful, which me personally, being over bashful is pride. All right, because they'll be like, hey, bro, you need help? Man, I got it, man. You ain't got to, bro. Okay, well, even though you come off as humble, you're being proud because you're rejecting something that you really need, and that's help. Verse 16, it says, but to do good and to communicate, forget not. Yeah, exactly. So don't forget to communicate. Prime example, let's talk NBA. Here's a team that wasn't as athletic, the San Antonio Spurs. Okay, who went up against the Miami Heat, who were flashy, did this, did that. But how did they beat them in the finals when they had Kawhi and all them, Tim Duncan? Teamwork. And to execute good teamwork, what do you need to do? You need to communicate. So communication on the side of the San Antonio Spurs ended up beating a way more talented squad than they were. And who else did that? Of course, I have to mention the Dallas Mavericks did it to the Miami Heat as well. It says, for with such sacrifices, the Most High is well pleased. So a sign of maturity is having a good ability to communicate. It's simple 30 seconds text, whatever, y'all got class or something, hey, I won't be able to make it, or I'm on the way. It's real simple. This Jake be getting lazy as hell. That's it. All right, the next one is complete self-acceptance. All right. Man, that's just building confidence in yourself. You got conscience. So I got this right here. This is Titus chapter 1, verse 15. It says, unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. So having a clear conscience, another script that I'm just going to say, I'm not going to go to it, but another script that can show or tell you to have clear conscience is First Thessalonians, the 5th chapter. It talks about us being sober, children of the light, not the children of darkness, not in drunkenness. So that's having a clear conscience. All right. And I think the word conscience in the Greek is syneidesis. Let's get it real quick. Yeah, syneidesis. And it means what? It says the consciousness of anything. It says the soul as distinguishing between what is morally good and bad. Yeah. See? So yeah, if you have a clear conscience, you have a clear judgment to morally distinguish, to distinguish morally good and bad. Okay? Meaning you're making the right decisions. You're making the right choices. And that shows a big sign of maturity. All right? So let's go down. It says personal growth. Salaki. It says ability to accommodate versus arguing. Right? Ability to accommodate versus arguing. And what is that? Someone who is argumentative lacks this ability to accommodate. All right. Another thing that makes me think of is adjustment. All right. Even if we're out on the highways and byways, right? And this is going to flow into the next thing here. Even if you, even if you don't, what is it? So I lost my train of thought. Maybe because I skipped one important one. But anyway, there we go. I was saying having correct judgment. Because say you're out in the highways and byways, right? And you have the ability to accommodate, which, like I said, accommodate makes me think of the ability to adjust. So you may be preaching one thing, someone comes up and asks you about something totally different off topic. Do you have the ability to accommodate or the ability to adjust yourself or go back to the drawing board within a split second to either edify or cut that individual? You see what I'm saying? Versus, they came up with you in a different way of what you were doing, so you get immediately offensive and you become argumentative and argue back, and it becomes a hot fire session instead of accommodating, using your wits, and then turning it around. So let me go back up because I skipped one. Hold on. Yep, right here it says ability to debate without being defensive, which kind of goes along with what we just did, the ability to accommodate versus arguing instead of being argumentative. So it says ability to debate without being defensive, right? And that's giving your points that you strongly agree with, even if someone is coming up against that. And for us, I got this precept here, but for us, we believe in a thing a lot of other people don't believe in. Now, there are a lot that do believe in Yahweh Shemi Shai and the correct doctrine, but in the grand scheme of things, not a lot. Okay, so this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 and 24. It says, "For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment." Right? So people are heavily dependent on their opinion, which opinion, that's why I say in vain, because the opinion is what you think or what you feel instead of dealing with the fact. 1 + 1 is 2. It's clear. You can see right through it. All right? That's truth will always be an opinion. So in this case right here, it says ability to debate without being defensive, right? Again, situation of it, and especially now the time we're in, because the scriptures are speaking loud and clear. If you can't get it, you can fuck off. I'm just gonna excuse my French, but it's just true. Okay? We come and speak, and this is not by our own opinion. Okay, the scriptures even tell us, lean not on thy own understanding in the book of Proverbs. Okay, the understanding that we get is from the Lord, and it's facts, because these things are going to happen. It's been proven on the earth that it's happening right now. So even when we debate, quote unquote, that, okay, because really debate is kind of a womanly type nature. Okay? So more so, even when we prove what non-believers think is our opinion to be correct, we can do that without being so defensive because we understand what Romans 3:3 say. Well, if you don't believe, fuck you. Fuck you. Okay, let every man be a liar in the most high truths. Like, I don't care if you don't believe, even though these things that I'm saying to you are actually happening worldwide. But whatever. If that right there in itself can't prove to you why this is real, then I don't give a damn. I'm not offended, and I'm not going to be defensive towards you with whatever you come with me with, because I know what the truth is, and you're denying it. You know. So let's go back down, and I think the last one that we had. Let me see. I did conscience. I did that. The last one I had was personal growth is a pursuit, not a task. All right. This is 1 John chapter 5:3. It says, "For this is the love." Salakia, for this is the love of the Most High, that we keep His commandments. His commandments are not grievous, right? Keeping His commandments is exciting growth within inside of you, all right? You will have exponential growth by keeping His commandments to the best of your ability. And don't look at it as a task, all right? It says what? And His commandments are not grievous, meaning they're not strenuous, they're not hard. Just do these simple things, and I'll quicken the spirit. But these are 6 signs. Personal growth is a pursuit, not a task. Ability to accommodate versus argue, consciousness, complete self-acceptance, ability to debate without being defensive, and last but not least, ability to communicate. When it comes to defining real maturity, those are some things to look for. All right. So Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Achakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144th first fruit. Brother Kosh Qual, until the next time. Shalom.